Wow. Libra. This is probably the best Libra read I have seen in a very long time. Hey there, Libra. How are you? It's your Force Fairy here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here. So let's read some cards for you, Libra. We're going to start off with our Stardust deck. We're going to start off with the Stardust deck. There we go. And take a look at the current situation, the ideal, your blockage, solution, advice, and the outcome. And then we're going to clarify with your 2024 deck, which is the International Icon Tarot. One of my favorite decks. I know I say that with every deck, but yours in particular, I really love. So having said that, just remember this is a general read. So take it, resonates, and leave the rest. And it's for all Libra placements. Wherever you have Libra in your chart, this is funny. And normally I wouldn't do this, but this is the Page of Cups. Clearly. Normally I wouldn't do this, but when I was setting up your deck, I had to put the stone on because it kept slipping. It kept slipping, like just slightly, slipping. And so I thought, well, maybe it wants me to look at it. It's the Page of Cups. Now I will shuffle your deck as I always do, but the first card is the Page of Cups, and the top card on your deck is the Page of Cups. There's something to be said about that. And the Page of Cups, I know, brand new, fresh love messages, because pages are messengers. But I always see the Page of Cups as a forgiveness, like forgiving yourself for maybe, again, it's going to differ for every single one of you. But when I see the Page of Cups, I think of forgiving yourself for doing the things that don't take care of, that don't spark, that don't nurture your inner child. Because the pages are also, out of the court cards, the children, right? And this is, so I kind of get inner child with the Page of Cups, but definitely forgiveness. It's almost like when you didn't grow up, you didn't have a good parental system. When you're an adult, you get away. You then have to heal and parent the child that wasn't properly parented. I sometimes see that with the Page of Cups as well. And this is where forgiveness comes in, forgiving yourself first, so that way you can forgive others, whether it be parental figures, anyone. So the ideal, 9 of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card. And for some of you, your wish fulfillment is a brand new love, a pure love. I can see that. The block. Wow, look at this love, Libra. Family could be blocking. I felt this was Scorpio too, but they had the 3 of Cups. I did Scorpio first today. Normally I would go in order, but I pulled the deck first. So you're coming after Scorpio. So your block is the 10 of Cups. Okay, we'll get some clarifiers on this, because I could read this in several different ways. So the solution, waking up with the Judgment and making judgment calls on who gets your love. The advice, independence with the 9 of Pentacles, right adjacent to that 9 of Cups. And the outcome, wow, Libra, look at this. 10, 10, 9, 9. The outcome is family. So why is, and wealth and independence and legacy, why is the 10 of Cups the block? Well, now I'm really curious. Is someone mirroring you? Because as I said, I had the Page of Cups at the top that kept slipping. So there's 2 pages of cups. There's 2 nines. And are you waking up to someone mirroring you? Okay. We will shuffle and see if that page of cups comes out. Again, page of swords. Online. What you might not see is someone mirroring you online. Almost feels with these pages here, an air page and a water page that are like almost like doppelgangers. They're telling me one more bridge. One more bridge. This is an interesting spread. I'm kind of flabbergasted at it. It's the way it looks. Okay. So, why is the Page of Cups here? Why is the Page of Cups here? For my leash of Libras. Right there. The Sun. Happiness. Joy. Illumination. Are you really seeing, maybe, I don't want to say for the first time, but in a long time, just how independent emotionally and financially, just how much love you have from your family, with your family, throughout your family? This is going to be your family is your legacy. And are you, with the Judgment card here, waking up to just how happy and joyful? It's like you're sitting in it. And when I say you've woken up, it's like the sun can also represent in tarot illuminating. And I see that little babe, and it's illuminating how good your childhood was. As I mentioned, for some of you might not have a great childhood, but this says otherwise. And the Knight of Swords. And it's like you want to speak it, share it online. You want to inspire others to really find their own happiness, their own joy. It's like finding the joy in the little things, the little everyday things. As I always said to the kids, because we used to have no money fun. We were on a very tight budget. I couldn't take them. Like, they didn't have any, after school activities. Like hockey was very expensive, figure skating, dancing, this type of thing. It just wasn't. So we would have no money fun. And I used to say to them, we are going to make the ordinary extraordinary. And that's what this Knight of Swords feels like making the ordinary extraordinary. Teaching your children, if you have them, just how extraordinary this world is in the ordinary. And so the ideal is this 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You are being, with this Judgment card, it's like you are being enlightened. And the Knight of Pentacles, of how much we got the knights. They got the fastest knight and the slowest knight. This knight is looking right at that 9 of Pentacles, holding the 10th pentacle. Holding the 10th pentacle, that every day, this slow and steady devotion to family, work is just, it's like a metronome. I'm hearing a metronome just every day. And in those everyday tasks, in those everyday, I just lost the word. Schedule, sorry. In that everyday schedule. And it might be the same. You might differ it just slightly, but it's the same. And that work that you put into your family, into your livelihood, your career, is paying off. And you are looking at the payoff. You're looking at all the work. And you've been doing it with love. And if you haven't, this Hangman is really surrendering to the joy of every day, the joy of work, the joy of family. And taking a look at it from such a different perspective, you wonder how I didn't see it before. So the block is the 10 of Cups. Let's see what this 10 of Cups, why My goodness, there is mirroring. I have the Judgment card. Other than the Judgment card, the main deck cards were all dailies, like the minors. And now look at the Sun, the Hangman, the Judgment. Like, are you waking up to the blocks? How you might have blocked yourself to seeing your happiness? How you might have blocked, let's get another one out. The Star, wish fulfillment. Look at this. Libra. You have the major and the minor of the wish fulfillment card. You are living the dream. You have the Sun, the Star, the Hangman, the Judgment twice. You have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. This says to me that the way you feel shows up in the material world. If you feel lucky, you will be lucky. If you feel loved, you will have love. My grandmother used to say that. If you want more love, be more loving. It was just so simple. It was just so simple. If you want more help, be more helpful. Yep. So whatever I complained about to her, my brother doesn't cooperate with me. Well, if you want more cooperation, be more cooperative. She would just shut me right down with that simple whatever it was. Whatever it was. It was beautiful. And I've said that to my children. What my grandmother used to say to me. Wow. Okay, so Judgment card is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. I'm going to get one more. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah. I think, Libra, you are waking up to how your mindset, your perceptions with the Hangman, create your world. That you need time. You're waking up that you need time to give yourself time. And it could be something that you're learning. It's brand new to you with the Page of Cups, to love yourself first. This is self-care, self-love, until your cup is overflowing into the Ten of Cups. That you do not feel depleted around family members, around co-workers, around people in your neighborhood, in your community, because you always fill up your cup. You're independent in doing so. You do not require other people. You know how they say extroverts sort of need other people to feel, I don't know, energetic, or to feel, I don't know, a certain way. And introverts do not need extroverts, or do not need people. They have to be by themselves to fill up their cup. I'm really feeling it with this Independence card with the Nine of Pentacles. You don't, emotionally, you don't need anyone. Financially, you don't need anyone. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords. And Strength card, another major. When I see the lack mentality of the Five of Pentacles, and I see the constraints, the mental constraints, the mental prison of the Eight of Swords, I think what, with the Judgment card twice, you're waking up to that you're not constrained in any way, that you're not lacking in any way. And you're learning how to love yourself first, so that you can love others on the next level, like in a way that is, like, you might have always been there for your family. You might have always provided for them. You might have always gone to work and did the things, but you were not feeling the love. They did. And I mentioned the introvert versus extrovert. You might have had people, family members, children, spouse, that felt like they were draining you. Maybe they were. But I think you've woken up to, no one can drain me, because love is infinite. With the Ace of Cups here, love is infinite. So as long as I love myself first and know that God loves me, and there's so much love in this world. There's so much love in this universe. The universe runs on love, and yet we're told it's a dualistic world. Is it? What if we all just loved? Took care of ourselves first, independence with the Nine of Cups and Nine of Swords, got out of our head, got out of this lack mentality, and had the strength to battle that duality, that negativity, that darkness. My candle just went out. Libra, I only have 2 cards left, clarifying that 10 of Pentacles. This is going to be your legacy. Family, legacy. Your career, your legacy. And the 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Swords. There you are, looking at your legacy. Like queens are cardinals, cardinal air. And moving on with the 6 of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. This is peace. I feel very peaceful. Financially, you can do it. Emotionally, you can do it. And you are. This is the outcome. That you will make the decisions that not only benefit you, but as you see in the 6 of Swords, that's your family. You're making the decisions. And the Page of Swords is clarified by, bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles. This is building. This is stability. 4s are stable. And I see in this, you've stabilized your foundation with the Pentacles on the ground. You've stabilized your emotions clearly with the Page of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. You've stabilized your emotions and you've stabilized your mind. Wow. Libra. This is probably the best Libra read I have seen in a very long time. Have you jumped timelines? Gotten out of your head? And it's like with that Knight of Swords, you want to tell everyone. This is how you do it. So that everyone can do the work, stabilize, see through the messaging, the propaganda of the lack, the have-not, the constraints, that it's not true. It's all a veil. Let's get an oracle on this, Libra. An oracle card for the leash of Libras. Right there. Soul. I haven't seen this one. The energy of soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, God or the divine. Yes, indeed. That's exactly it. When you know that you have the love of God, that you are a spark of God, that love is infinite, your cup is overflowing. So there isn't this sense of like, oh, people are draining me. Oh, I'm so drained. Really? Then fill your cup up. Independently, 9 of Pentacles. Independently, 9 of Cups. Yes, indeed. Bottom of the deck. Forgiveness. We talked about this at the very beginning with the Page of Cups, which, by the way, didn't show up again. It was meant to show up at the very beginning. Forgiveness. Libra, let me see. You see that? Yes. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. Yes, indeed. Now I have 10-10 and 9-9. I'm going to look to the time for these. 9-9. God is guiding you to reveal the deeper, more vulnerable aspects of yourself. This will open you up to miracles and light. 10-10. You are on the cusp of something miraculous, Libra. Trust that God and angels are one with you now. As well, I see 9-10 and 109 twice. So I'm going to take a look at 9-10 first. You are aligning your energy system with God and the cosmos. Stay light and full of playfulness. I got that off those pages, as this will keep your vibration high. Yeah, absolutely. Making the ordinary extraordinary. And last one, 105 Libra. God and angels are with you now to help with your situation regarding finances and security. Make way for miracles. When you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, you're making way. You're making way and moving on to miracles with the 6 of Swords here. And that's what I see for you, Libra. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.